Hi guys, happy Friday. Tanya Rigsby here, and I just wanted to start a new series on here on Fridays, Financial Fridays, Finance Fridays, I'm not really sure what to call it, but I'm starting out today with 7 tips on how to capitalize on your credit score because it is such an important part of the purchasing process when you are looking to buy a home. And just overall, it's good to have a good credit score. So the number one most crucial tip I have for you today, I'm looking at my notes, I apologize, but I did write all these down, so I have to reference it, is paying your bills on time. You do not want to show any history of missing payments or late payments on your credit report. It's just a really big no-no. So make sure you're paying those bills on time every month. Number 2, get rid of debt faster. So if you have a 3-year car loan, do your best to pay it off in 2. If that means making 2 extra payments a month or a larger payment and then a principal only payment, whatever your loan allows for, get that paid off as fast as you can. Number 3, keep your card balances low. Overall, you don't want to carry a lot of credit. So if you're using something for rewards or miles, you can make a weekly payment, say for a quarter of what your whole payment would be at the end of the month if you're paying off that card. So if you know you're going to spend a couple $1,000s, make sure you're paying $500 a week so that it's always keeping that balance lower than what's being reported on your credit report. And number 4, don't close any accounts and limit opening new ones. So if you have a Walmart credit card that you never use, keep the account open, and I think it's once every 5 years you have to use it so that they don't close it on you. So one time, just run your stuff through a Walmart card or Victoria's Secret or Express, or maybe you have like those little random cards. You want to keep the history, your credit history, as long as possible. So that's why you want to keep your oldest cards always open, never close them. And then try to limit the number of cards you're opening because that's going to shorten the amount of time of your credit history because it averages in. If you just opened a credit card last month, it's going to average it in to your longest history credit report, and they take all of them, or credit card, sorry, they take all of them and then they give you an average. So, if your oldest card is 5 years and your newest card is a month, you're going to have somewhere in between like 2 and 3 year history because of that. Number 5, order a free credit report every year. Right now, because of COVID, I say this, it's July 30th, 2021, in case you're seeing this 2 years from now. Because of COVID, annualcreditreport.com is giving weekly free credit reports. As far as I know, that is still the case. So if you go on there and it's changed, it's because their COVID rules changed. Otherwise, you can get that for free once a year. And be sure to write from the website or write from the app. You can go in and dispute any errors. So if there's, a missing payment that you actually did pay and it was just a miscommunication, or if there was some type of billing error that you got charged, or, for my instance, I had a fraudulent card being used and I had to go back and dispute those errors after the fraudulent charges were removed because it still showed that it wasn't being paid. So any type of error like that, you can go in and dispute. Number 6, make sure that your loans, your credit cards, anything you have is 30% or less of your income. So what that means is when a lender's looking, they give you a certain amount of money or percentage of, what your home will equate to as debt, your home loan, your mortgage. So that's, 20 to 30% of your income is probably going to be your home loan or your mortgage. So when you go in to get a loan, you don't want to have more than 20, 30% of your own debt because it's really rare for a lender to want to go beyond 45% of your income with your loans, credit card, mortgage, everything combined. Depending on your credit score and how much you're putting down, that could change. That number can always change depending on the lender. But overall, no lender wants to have you going more than 45% above your income, like debt to income ratio. It's called DTI. So if you can keep those other car loans, credit cards, anything else that you owe debt on lower than 30%, you're golden. And number 7 is I do have a short form if you have more questions about your credit score, if you need help raising your credit score, if you want to ask anything about what I've shared here today and get further into it in a conversation. I'm going to drop that link in the comment section, and I hope to chat with you soon. I didn't write a note to myself of how to end this live, so I'm just going to sign off and say I hope you enjoyed this series. Give me a comment. Share it with a friend that maybe is looking at fixing their credit score. Let me know what I should talk about next Friday. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.